Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm on Adelong Creek in New South Wales, Australia. I'm down here with Busted Knuckles Prospecting, and he actually brought me to a secret spot here. We were just down here a little earlier. As you saw from the last video, we were just blowing on the bedrock and it was revealing gold, just laying right on the bedrock. I'm gonna take my Cressy snorkel and mask and we're gonna go underwater. We're gonna do some sniping and we're gonna find some pickers for you. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Man, that water feels nice. It's like 95 degrees Fahrenheit, probably like 35 Celsius here. All right, man. Okay, so we're about to start sniping here. I got my goggles. This is my little camera rig here. It's a little wrist strap. It's got a light and a GoPro inside. Snuffer bottle. Sean has his snuffer bottle, a pry bar, crevice and tool. His goggles are on. Viewer discretion advised. I'm getting
sunglasses on, guys.
Yeah, we're getting blinded here. But we're probably gonna go in like right here, and we're just gonna be underwater. I'll get what kind of footage I can. There's not a lot of water flow here, so it may get murky. The footage won't be very good, and if it is bad, I'll just I'll turn the camera off and continue with the snuffer bottle, and we'll show you what we end up with. So here we go. A little bit of sniping in Australia. All right, so as you guys saw, once we got under the water, it was super murky. This little light didn't even help at all. It just kind of made things even worse. I did not see any little pieces of gold as I was sniping here. We're kind of just trying to follow this crevice, this seam, and it goes down this way. And he's found gold here and here and all throughout here. And he's also found gold in a straight line out that way. So our idea was to get down to the deepest part to try to find some nuggets. But you know, you never know where the gold's gonna be. We didn't find any. He was yabby pumping out, and he wasn't able to find any specks of gold even in his pan. So we're actually gonna go ahead and take it up that way, and we'll see what we can find up there. Here's what Sean just found.
That's what come out of this little divot.
This little boil hole. I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna pick a boil hole and find a little bit of gold. You can see there's a couple flakes right there. There. Nice.
Couple of tiny.
Oh yeah, some flour gold up there.
Yeah. I don't normally collect that. It's more hassle than it's worth.
I like to just tap the pan. Yeah. Tap it forward and just. Nice. All right. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's go ahead and clean out one of these little boil holes. I have some gold in my pan that Sean threw in here from earlier. We're gonna go ahead and grab that with the snuffer bottle before we start. So Sean and I were just talking about how you know, Australia has a bad reputation.
I jinxed myself.
You jinxed yourself. We're just talking about how, yeah, Australia's not that bad. Not everything's trying to kill us. And literally 5 seconds after he said that, he walks into a wasp nest right there. He's over there now. He just ran away because they were stinging the heck out of him. So I'm not going to walk down there. I'm going to continue this way, and hopefully I don't run into a nest like he did. You okay, bud?
Yeah, it got me 3 times.
3 times? There.
Near the eye, once on the earlobe, and once on the back of the arm.
Oh man, they're tiny little wasps too.
Yeah, I didn't even see them.
I thought they were flies buzzing around your head. They were so small.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna go over here where he's standing and try to find some gold. We better find some gold because it had some protectors.
Yeah.
It had guardians. Yeah, this seems like a good spot. Let's clean this one out right here. First one I saw. Okay, so right here, I did not find any gold in this one, but we're also up on top of Bedrock. It comes up like a hump like this. So maybe if we find a spot that's down a little bit lower, we might get a little more lucky down there. Let's try this one here. All right, this one here, he hit with the gold monster. There was a sound in this one. So there should be a little piece of gold in here, or maybe a piece of lead. We'll just move it around with our finger, loosen it up, and then we'll just blow into it.
Oh, there it is. Check that out, Klesh.
Let's see, he's got one over here.
It was just sitting on the surface, and I was cleaning this out. My detector was telling me it was in here somewhere, and that's it, right at the tip of me tool just there.
Yep, very nice.
I'll just wet my finger and see. Oh no,
it's right there. Awesome. And your detector picked that up?
My detector picked that up. It didn't tell me what it was, as in a target, whether it was ferrous or non-ferrous, but it was just making a little sound.
Enough to be curious
what it is. And I figure anything that makes a sound just on pure bedrock has to be either gold or a little bit of
something.
Iron.
Yeah, even a BB would be, you know. Awesome, man.
I'll throw that in my pan.
Let's continue clearing this one out. He did get a signal in this one too, so we're gonna keep going here.
Blow into it, just stick that in and give it a bit of a...
Oh yeah, good idea. And that gold's at the very, very bottom. It could be even jammed up in a little bit of rock down in there, so we have to just dig around until we loosen it up. Yep, I see it. There's a tiny piece. I don't think your detector picked that up though. That's too small.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have picked that up.
There's a little piece in there, so there's got to be something bigger in there.
But even, it could be something in these little pockets too.
Oh yeah, because...
Yeah, or
in there.
In there.
Okay, well we did find, let me see if I can get that on camera.
Just at the very tip of the thing.
You can barely see it, but
barely.
I tried to zoom in on it there for you. There's got to be a bigger piece in here though.
Yeah. And some of these...
We'll fill that up with water and suck it out. Grab that in the snuffer bottle like that. Keep going.
It's giving a full iron signal. But hear the wobble pop. Hear the wobble pop sound? That's how I know it's either a bit of lead or a bit of gold.
Somewhere right in here probably.
Yeah.
Here's that little...
Okay. Hang on, I'll get the detector on it and try it. And the center of my coil,
that's
about where my target sound comes from, about there. So it's, now this will spin you out. We'll sit here, we'll look at it. There, right there.
Yeah.
See that? Oh, there's another piece right there too.
Wow. They're just popping up. That's crazy. You have a good eye for it, man.
Oh, you get used to...
Wow.
Get used to spotting them. Like, I've spent hours looking for one little speck of gold, and it wasn't even... It was like I was looking in here, and it was
right
off to the center a little bit. Another thing I usually do is all this moss, as I peel it back, I sweep all the black sand in my pan.
Oh yeah?
Do one pan out, and there's some
nice
fine gold, but it's worth the effort.
Sure.
Like all this stuff, it's just loaded with black sand.
That sounds really good. So right here, the Equinox, I have the 6-inch coil on the Equinox. I'm getting a slight target right there. Right about there. All right, let's go ahead and blow this one out. I am getting a signal. Oh, it's a BB.
Is it?
Yep. But that's good. I mean, the Equinox picks that up. That's a piece of lead shot in there. There we go. He's ground balancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lead
It's
shot.
a very temperamental machine, this one.
So right at my fingertip, there's a little flake of gold right there. I'm just testing out the Equinox 6-inch coil to see if I can get a signal. And sure enough, I'm getting a very, very slight signal going over it in one direction. So it is possible to find these little flakes with an Equinox 800. Let's grab that. Put it in the pan. All right, we'll keep swinging here. The sniping didn't go so well. It's just too murky. There's a little bit of running water over here, but the sun kind of went down. As soon as we got in the water, the sun went down. So it's not exactly 95 degrees anymore, or 35 Celsius. So he got a pan full of moss and black sand, panning for some gold. I'm gonna continue here with the Equinox and see if we can find some little flakes or nuggets. Check out this little picker that he just found with his detector.
Just at the tip of the thing there?
Yep, I can see it.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, man, that's a big flake right there. That's awesome.
Tweezers and get that bugger out.
Wow, man.
It's a nice flake, isn't it?
That is cool.
That's what gets my gold fever going, just big chunky pieces like that.
I've also got a little target right here somewhere, wherever it was.
Seems to sound hollow underneath.
We're getting a pretty big target here, and we're scraping it out, and
I'll grab my other scrape.
we're not able to see anything yet. But I mean, this thing is screaming. I picked it up with the Equinox.
You can hear it's hollow.
Yeah, that's a nice crevicing tool.
It is, isn't it?
It's going to be down in that crevice there. Still in there. We just got to bust it apart over here. We just took that bedrock and busted it apart a little bit, chasing this thing. It sounds like we're getting multiple targets now.
Yeah, I'll just keep breaking it back till we get to it.
There it goes. All right, well, we found one of them. There's more. There's still more targets in there, but we just got this little guy here. Big old flake right there. There it is. Man. Big old flake right there. Yeah, it's all just jammed in between this bedrock here, this granite that we're busting apart.
I'll throw that in your snuff. Oh, where'd that go? Alright, I'll leave it for you to pan.
Wow. And we're still getting targets in here. So, looks like we're getting a nice evening rain here. It's starting to get a little bit later. What time is it about? You think
it's about 4 o'clock.
3 or 4, something like that.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
I have a couple-hour drive ahead of me. So, I like to drive before it gets dark. Anyway, enough excuses. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to pan this out. And we'll see what kind of gold's in here. We know that there's at least one big flake in there. I don't want to get my expensive camera here completely soaking wet before the rain comes. So let's go ahead and pan this out. All right, so I'm gonna pan out this all this cracked bedrock, and there's some moss and stuff in here too. So we gotta make sure we bust that up with our fingers. Clean off these pieces of bedrock really well. Wash the rocks, you know? Just washing rocks.
get out and explore, show Klesh around the area, and try and put him onto some nice gold.
Yeah, man, that was so cool. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. This is the coolest gold prospecting adventure I ever had.
Yeah, no worries. I'm glad I could help.
Wow, look at that black sand right there. Be nice to have a classifier though.
Yeah.
Push some of those bigger pieces out. Like it can be done without a classifier. It's a pain. It's just a convenience thing, really, having a classifier.
Yeah.
We know there's a big flake in here. Find it. Oh, here comes the gold. There it is.
There's a couple of nice pieces.
Yeah. You can see some nice pieces of gold right there. These are some of the flakes. All right, let's grab this with the snuffer bottle. My cameraman, Busted Knuckles Prospecting. Thanks, man.
No worries.
It's so much easier with another person. 90% of the time I'm out prospecting is camera work.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
All right, I think we got most of it. There's still some black sand in there. Maybe, you know, that little stuff here in Australia, this is what you do with that. You put it back for the next guy.
That's what Busted Knuckles does.
All right, let's pour our gold out and we'll take a look at it.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is just in my pan here. I did not get all this gold. Sean got most of it. But this gold monster machine is ridiculous. This is so much fun. I mean, it's picking up little tiny flakes, and loudly too. It's just like beep, 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 these little flakes, and they're all over this bedrock. It's pretty unbelievable. So let's check out Sean's gold.
All right.
He's got a couple BBs in there and a bunch of little flakes right there. Let's see if we can get the shadow on it so we can see it better.
Throw me finger in there as a comparison.
Yep.
They're not the best pieces that I've gotten. Oh, there's a
couple of them. Yep, there's the one right there. Man, very nice, dude. Next time I come to Australia, we're gonna hook up again, and we could definitely do this again if you want.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I put out a new video every 3 days. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.